Hi everyone, it's Tarrant.
And Stella here from Meeple University on the Dice Tower. Thanks for joining us.
Today we'll be teaching you how to play Which Way, game designed by Marissa Dawes and published by Tea Leaf Games. We're using a prototype copy here of the game, and so the rules and components may not be final.
Let's get to it.
In Which Way, players are witches, racing against each other to complete their own special potions. Beginning at the Hidden Hollow, players must move around the board in order to complete their mementos to give them the special powers they need to complete their potion. Only the fastest can win, so which witch will end up on top? To set up, each player chooses their favourite witch. Lan attempting a strength potion, Honey attempting a joy potion, Jazz a potion of wisdom, Rosen a potion of love, or Heather a potion of sleep. Each player takes their player board, 10 magic tokens which are placed on these circles of the player board, 3 wooden heart tokens which are placed off to the side for now, and 10 memento cards in player colour. These are placed in any order next to the player board and should be placed on the side which shows the name of a location on the board, not placed on the side showing an illustration. Players place their witch standees in the centre of the board at Hidden Hollow. Find all of the action cards and then shuffle them into a face-down deck which you'll place near the board. Each player rolls the die and whoever rolls the highest number goes first. You're now ready to play. Which Way is played in turns, starting from the first player and going clockwise around the table. On your turn, you do up to 2 things. You roll the die and move around the board. And you can interact with your witch's current location. You can do these steps in either order. So you can roll to move and then resolve where your witch ends up, or you can interact with your witch's starting location and then roll to move away. When you move, roll the 6-sided die, and then you can move up to the number of spaces showing on the die. So here you could move either 1 or 2 spaces. If you move along a space showing an arrow, then you must move in the direction of the arrow, but otherwise you can move in any direction. Sometimes you're going to roll low, and this is going to slow your movement around the board, but never fear. If you roll either a 1 or a 2, and you land on a space which does not show an icon, then you can spend 1 magic token from your board to re-roll the die and move again. You can only re-roll in this way once per turn. If you finish your movement on a space showing a Triskelion icon, then draw the top card from the action deck and resolve it immediately. Many of these are good and help you move quickly around the board, but some of them are bad, so be careful when using them. One of your major objectives in the game is to complete mementos, and you can do this when you go to one of these circular spaces around the outer edge of the board. Once per turn at a location, you can discard one of your magic tokens to attempt to gain that location's memento. Roll the 8-sided die. If you roll the red moon, then you're unsuccessful. You don't gain the memento, but you can try again next turn as long as you still remain at that location, by again spending another magic token and rolling. If you roll a green star, then you're successful. Flip over that location's memento, showing you the illustration of the memento you've gained. The other location that you can interact with is the Hidden Hollow, and this is where you replenish your stock of magic tokens. Roll 1 die and gain a number of magic tokens equal to the result. You can hold a maximum of 10 magic tokens, so if you gain more than 10, then any excess are returned to the supply. Remember that you may only attempt 1 interaction with a circular location per turn. For example, here, if Lan were to attempt to get a memento at the Mystic Meadow and then moved away, rolling a 6, he would still have to wait until next turn to interact with the Hidden Hollow. Once you've flipped up all 10 of your mementos, it's time to head back to the hidden hollow and attempt to brew your potion. Once you're at the hidden hollow, then once per turn you can attempt a potion roll. Roll the die, and if you roll a 1, 2 or a 3, nothing happens. If you roll a 4, 5 or a 6, then place one of your wooden heart tokens over the matching number, if it doesn't already have one. If you do roll unsuccessfully, or roll a number that you've already rolled, then once per turn you can spend a magic token to roll again. But do be aware that once you've started attempting to complete your potion, you're never allowed to gain more magic tokens again. Once you've run out of what you already had, you're out of them for the rest of the game. The first player to complete all 3 numbers of their potion wins the game and takes their witch's potion to commemorate their victory. And that's how to play Which Way.
Check out the project page of Which Way. We'll put the link in the description below so you can check it out. If you find this video useful, please help us by hitting that like button and subscribe to the Dice Tower if you haven't already done so.
And if you have any questions, comments or feedback, please leave that in the comments section below.
Thanks for watching and see you next time.